White House sidesteps question about police response to Texas shooting. The White House refused to call for an investigation into the police response to the school shooting in Uvalde, Texas, saying President Joe Biden has the utmost respect for the men and women of law enforcement. Police have been criticized for their slow response to the massacre, with parents reportedly attempting to enter the school themselves before a Border Patrol team finally rushed in. It also needs to be understood, again, police tased and pepper sprayed and tackled to the ground on concrete and handcuffed parents. So it's not only that they had a slow response, okay? Not only that, they were too busy beating the fucking shit out of the parents who were crying in tears, hearing gunshots, knowing that it could be their kid who's being killed right now. What? I know that right now authorities are working to piece together more details of what happened in Uvalde, so we won't prejudge the results from here at this time. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre, who's the new person, by the way. I don't think I haven't really looked into them at all. Answered a reporter, it is always a good idea to look back and try to find any lessons we can learn, especially from tragedies like this, so we can prevent them moving forward, including the law enforcement response. Imagine selling your soul to stand up on a podium to defend the police who beat the fucking shit out of crying parents. Like, how the fuck do these people sleep at night? Like, I'm serious. Everyone who's trying to sanitize the police response needs to go to jail immediately. That's in a just society that would happen. We would remove these people from society, throwing them in the steel cages. Instead, we have all these steel cages, and we throw people inside them for smoking weed. Huh? People that aren't a threat or danger to our society are in the steel cages. Meanwhile, these people are walking around saying and doing and defending the most heinous shit imaginable. This is fucking insane. It's insane. It's crazy ass fucking shit. It's crazy ass motherfucking shit. Police stood by for upwards of 40 minutes. We're now learning it's closer to 90 minutes. 12 minutes before he entered the school, and an hour after he entered the school. I believe it was 11:28 when he crashed his car outside the school and began shooting random people. And according to another source, it was 1:06 p.m. when he was pronounced dead. So that's a lot longer than 40 minutes. A lot longer than 40 minutes. The gunman stormed the building around 11 a.m. Tuesday, according to a report. Investigators are piecing together what happened over the blah, 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 blah. The president, in sidestepping the question on whether Biden administration will call for an investigation into police response, Jean-Pierre stressed Biden's support for law enforcement. The president has the utmost respect, as you all know, for the men and women of law enforcement. Just days ago, he honored the memory of former police officer Aaron Salter in Buffalo, who was killed bravely while trying to stop the shooter at a supermarket. Really? You're going to say, oh, well, one of the people killed in Buffalo was an ex-cop, so that makes it okay. When cops do anything wrong, it's okay, because one of the victims of the Buffalo shooting was an ex-cop? This is insane. This is insane. And we're all walking around and pretending as if these are the leaders of our country and that they have power. The most insane, out of control, crazy, out of touch morons imaginable are the ones running our society. Imagine saying this. Imagine saying this. Like, you're the press secretary. You have no fucking soul. Imagine fucking saying this shit. Oh, well, someone that was murdered in another terror attack that cops didn't really do anything about, and an ex-cop, by the way, good guy with the gun, failed to act in time. So therefore, police beating the shit out of parents, tasing and pepper spraying them while waiting 90 minutes to do anything. It's all good. Because there was an ex-cop halfway across the country that was also killed by... Imagine being the press secretary. And imagine, like, saying that. And imagine how you have to feel walking out of the podium. Imagine what kind of drugs you have to be on to numb the pain from saying this kind of shit. It's fucking incomprehensible. It's insane. It's fucking insane. I don't know what else to tell you. And Joe Biden's going to go down there and defend the cops and sing his sob story. Oh, I know what it's like to lose my kids. He's going to fix nothing. He's going to install no new people to do anything. He's going to improve nothing. He's going to go there, market himself, try to get a good couple of photos of him with a tear down his cheek to use for the 2024 campaign, and that's it. He doesn't give a fuck. In the same way he went to Buffalo and basically said, oh, this sucks. Gee willikers, if only we could have done something about this, and then walked away. This is insane. This is insane. This is fucking crazy ass fucking shit. These are the leaders of our country. These are the people that run this fucking show, and they're fucking crazy. They're fucking crazy ass motherfuckers. They're fucking crazy ass motherfucking fuckface bitches. What the fuck? It's fucking crazy. And also, the other day was the 2-year anniversary of George Floyd being murdered by police. And we can see here Biden signs executive order on policing. They're trying to market this as if it's promises made, promises kept. Like the Trump fucking thing. Joe Biden, I'll cover this in a more detailed segment maybe tomorrow or something, but Joe Biden signed an executive order that only applies to the FBI? Okay, so the FBI can no longer do or perform chokeholds. Great. But guess what? Most of people, when they interact with police, are not interacting with the FBI, you stupid fucking prick. Was George Floyd interacting with the FBI? Remind me. What department did the police officer who murdered George Floyd belong to? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, it was not the FBI. Now again, Joe Biden doesn't have the power to do any executive orders that would do anything in regards to anything but the FBI. But they could be marketing this as if this is all I can do, and now Congress needs to act, and now Congress needs to pass this new legislation. But he's not. He's marketing this as if promises made, promises kept. Trump Biden 2024. What? It's insane. These fucking people are insane. They're crazy motherfuckers, and we have to live with the consequences. We have to live with the consequences for this fucking shit. Joe Biden will never face consequences. Donald Trump will never face consequences. The police who stood outside and beat the fuck out of parents, they're never going to face consequences. The governor of Texas, never going to face consequences. These people are going to live their lives in luxury and in happiness, while we all have to deal with the mess that they're making. We have to clean up their mess, while they get to go chill in their fucking Martha's Vineyard house like fucking Barack Obama. Which, by the way, remember when Barack Obama exacerbated the military excess equipment programs that gave local police forces extra excess military equipment? Why did he do that? Oh, right, because a fucking black person was shot and murdered in Ferguson, and Barack Obama didn't really like the reaction to that. He thought that the cops were not well equipped to handle the rioters and looters, and then gave them extra military hardware. And now they've got all this fucking shit. They got riot gear, fucking machine guns, they got snipers. But they'd rather tase and pepper spray innocent parents and tackle them to the ground and mash their fucking face into concrete. It's insane. It's fucking crazy. And will Barack Obama face any consequences? Nope. Will Donald Trump face any consequences? Nope. Will Joe Biden face any consequences? Nope. No one will ever even have to acknowledge. It's one thing if they don't face any consequences, but they at least like maybe apologize or acknowledge that they're fucking pure, unadulterated evil. But they don't even acknowledge it. They live in a fantasy world where they're like, oh, we made tough decisions, but overall we're heroes. That they live in that fantasy world. They're rich aristocrats that are out of touch and never will ever have to face the consequences for what they're doing. Do you think Barack Obama or Joe Biden's kids would ever go to public school? Do you think they would ever be in any remote danger like your kids are in this country? Nah. They're set up. The rest of their lives are fucking paid for. They got security teams 24/7. They don't have to deal with the consequences of their parents' horrible leadership. Because we live in a caste system in this country where the rich never, ever face consequences for their actions. They live in a different world. They construct a world like the NRA convention going on. Right, Donald Trump is going to be speaking at an NRA convention or some shit, and they banned guns. What? The rich play by different rules. They have their own little areas. Wherever they got security that actually functions in those areas. It's insane. And they will never even acknowledge that the decisions they make lead to this kind of stuff. Joe Biden. Jesus Christ, I don't even know where to, just. Phil Smart, $10. I have liked hearing your commentary on this. Thanks. Thank you, I appreciate it. My commentary on this is a solid okay.